of modular kitchen cabinets. The process of checking for accuracy and finishing of modular kitchen cabinets is essential to guarantee a high quality and aesthetically pleasing product. Accuracy checks involve meticulous verification of assembly, measurements, and alignment to ensure every component meets specified standards. Objectives. The objective of the quality control process for modular kitchen cabinets encompasses two key aspects: checking for accuracy and ensuring a refined finishing. By the end of this course, you will be able to ensure all components of the modular kitchen cabinet are correctly assembled, verify that measurements and alignments meet the specified standards, confirm the proper placement of shelves, drawers, and other elements, check for any defects or damages and address them accordingly. Ensuring the accuracy and impeccable finishing of modular kitchen cabinet requires a set of specialized tools and equipment. Precision tools such as tape measures, levels, and angle finders are essential for verifying the alignment and dimensions during the accuracy check. Let us now take a look at the tools and equipment required for checking the accuracy and finishing of modular kitchen cabinet. Steel tape rule 3 meters, 1 number. Tri-square 200 mm, 1 number. Wooden tri-square 600 mm, 1 number. Firmer chisel 30-50 mm, each 1 number. Marking gauge 1 number. Claw hammer 1 number. Ball pen hammer 1 number. Screwdriver 300 mm, 1 number. Drilling machine. Portable power rotary hammer drill machine and bit. Portable electric drill light duty and bit. Portable electric screwdriver and bit. Now let us see the preparations for checking for accuracy and finishing of the modular kitchen cabinet. Points to remember before checking the wall unit and base unit of kitchen cabinet size. Check accurate measurements. Take precise measurement of the available space including width, height and depth for both wall and base units. Check the functionality consideration. Determine the intended use of the cabinets and any specific features required, such as pull-out drawers or shelves. Check the kitchen layout assessment. Evaluate the overall kitchen layout to ensure that the cabinet sizes complement other fixtures and allow for smooth movement. Check the door swing and clearance. Account for door swing space and leave adequate clearance between cabinets and surrounding elements for easy access. Check the customization options. Explore customization possibilities for tailored solutions that fit your space and needs perfectly. Check the wall unit and base unit cabinet size. Check the length, width and height of the cabinet wall unit. Check the door alignment of the wall unit cabinet. Check the door closing gap in wall unit. Check once again the fitting glass in door. Check the magnetic catch in wall unit. Check the length, width and height of the cabinet base unit. Check the door closing gap in base unit. Check the sliding rail movement in the basket. Check the magnetic catch in base unit. Now let us see the preparations for checking for accuracy and finishing of modular kitchen cabinet. Points to remember before checking the finish of the kitchen cabinet in wall unit and base unit. Quality of material. Ensure the cabinets are made from durable material suitable for kitchen environments such as hardwood or high quality plywood. Finish options. Consider various finish options including paint, stain or laminate and choose one that complements the overall kitchen design. Color consistency. Check for color consistency across all cabinet components including doors, frames and panels to maintain a cohesive look. Smoothness and texture. Inspect the surface for smoothness and texture to ensure a professional and visually appeal finish. Resistance to wear and tear. Verify that the finish is resistant to scratches, stains and moisture, as kitchens are prone to spills and frequent use. Ease of maintenance. Choose a finish that is easy to clean and maintain, allowing for long-term durability and aesthetic appeal. Finishing of the cabinet in wall unit and base unit. Check the granite size. Place the granite square on the base unit top and check granite sink. Cutting and the hole for gas tube insertion properly in position. Remove granite. Apply the araldite adhesives on top of base unit uniformly. Place the granite on top of improperly. Allow the adhesives to dry. Clean the granite with damp cloth and finish it. Mark the borders of the cabinet on the wall to fix the cabinet base unit considering level, center, etc. Keep the cabinet base unit on the wall temporarily and check to remove it. Select the size of the drill bit, fix it in the drilling machine and keep it ready to drill. Make drill to the required number of through holes on cabinet base unit backside to mount it on the wall. Place the whole drill cabinet base unit in position as marked on the wall and mark the hole centers and remove it. Select the hammer drill bit fix and fit it into portable power hammer drilling machine. Make drill the holes to required depth on marked centers on wall. Prepare the wooden peg to fix the cabinet in the wall as per the requirement. Insert the wooden peg tightly inside the drill holes on with ball peen hammer. Remove the projected pegs, drill pilot holes to insert screws and hold the cabinet base unit. Lay the cabinet base unit and place it on the wall and mark in the position with respect to level, hole, centers. Insert the screws tighten and hold the cabinet base unit in place with the help of a power screwdriver at a lower speed to screw it. Check the alignment of the cabinet base unit. Place the cabinet wall unit 600 mm above the base unit granite top considering level, center, orientation with respect to base unit etc. Mark the wall on the cabinet borders on the wall to fix the cabinet and remove it. Repeat the drilling, screwing, fixing procedure followed in the base fixing unit. Finally, check for firmness. Clean the wall unit and base unit with damp cloth and finish it. In this topic, we have learned to ensure all components of the modular kitchen cabinet are correctly assembled. Verify that measurements and alignments meet the specified standards. Confirm the proper placement of shelves, drawers, and other elements. Check for any defects or damages and address them accordingly. I hope you all understood the process of checking for accuracy and finishing of modular kitchen cabinet. Thank you students, and let us meet in the next session. Bye. Hello students. Welcome to this trade on woodwork technician carpenter. In this session, we will discover how to study modular furniture and make a plan to create the cabinet you want. In this demonstration, we will explore the world of modular furniture, understanding its design principles and construction concepts. The focus will be on studying various modular furniture designs with a specific emphasis on cabinet structures. Objectives. The objective is to understand modular furniture design, analyze various designs with a focus on cabinets, and then create a detailed plan for constructing a specific cabinet considering user needs, materials, sustainability, safety, and demonstrating proficient construction techniques. By the end of this course, you will be able to familiarize oneself with the principles and concepts of modular furniture design and construction. Study different modular furniture designs with a special focus on cabinets. Present example of modular furniture for both office and domestic use. Understand the task by analyzing the cabinet drawings. Let us now take a look at the tools and equipment required to demonstrate on modular furniture study and plan the making of desired cabinet. Steel tape rule 3 meters, 1 number. Tri-square 200 millimeter, 1 number. Wooden tri-square 600 millimeter, 1 number. Firmer chisel 30,50 millimeter, each 1 number. Marking gauge 1 number. Claw hammer 1 number. Ball peen hammer 1 number. Screwdriver 300 millimeter, 1 number. T-bar clamps 1 number. C-clamp 1 number. Pincer 1 number. Center punch 1 number. Mallet 1 number. Portable power circular saw 1 number. Portable power planner 1 number. Portable power disc sander 1 number. Portable electric screwdriver and bit 1 number. Portable electric drill light duty and bit 1 number. Now let us see the demonstration on modular furniture study and plan the making of desired cabinet. Points to remember before demonstrating on modular furniture. Familiarize yourself. Ensure you are familiar with the specific design and functionality of the modular furniture piece you are demonstrating. Assembly instructions. Review the assembly instructions thoroughly to understand the proper steps and sequence required for assembly. Tools and equipment. Gather all the necessary tools and equipment needed for assembly such as screwdrivers, wrenches and Allen keys. Clear workspace. Prepare a clear and spacious area for assembly free from clutter and obstacles. Safety precautions. Prioritize safety by wearing appropriate protective gear such as gloves and safety glasses, and by following all safety guidelines outlined in the instructions. Demonstration order. Plan the demonstration order carefully, starting with the basic components and gradually building up to more complex configurations. Communication. Clearly communicate each step of the assembly process, including any tips or tricks that may help simplify the process for others. Troubleshooting. Be prepared to address any common issues or challenges that may arise during assembly, providing solutions or alternatives such as needed. Task 1. Demonstrate on modular furniture. Office filling cabinets. Modular filling cabinets designed to organize and store documents efficiently in office spaces. Office storage cabinets. Versatile modular storage cabinets for offices, offering flexible solutions for supplies and equipment. Desk hutches. Modular desk hutches providing additional storage space above office desks for enhanced organization. Kitchen pantry cabinets. Modular kitchen pantry cabinets offering customizable storage for food items and kitchen essentials at home. Wardrobe cabinets. Modular wardrobe cabinets for bedrooms providing adjustable shelves and compartments for clothing and accessories. Entertainment center cabinets. Modular cabinets for living room, entertainment centers, accommodating media equipment and providing stylish display options. Bathroom vanity cabinets. Modular bathroom vanity cabinets with adjustable shelves and drawers for personalized storage in domestic settings. Bookcase cabinets. Modular bookcase cabinets suitable for both offices and homes, allowing for flexible storage and display of books and decor. Modular display cabinets. Cabinets designed for displaying items in an organized and aesthetically pleasing manner in both office and domestic spaces. Modular wall cabinets. Wall-mounted modular cabinets for optimizing vertical space suitable for various storage needs in offices and homes. Trainees will note down all the display furniture, name and uses. Record it in your notebook. Get it checked by the instructor. Task 2. Plan for making desired cabinet. Must have a good understanding of the details mentioned in the drawing. Calculate the required size plywood. Determine the required sunmaker for interior and exterior of cabinet. Choose the appropriate shape and size of hinges to suit the cabinet. Choose the suitable handle for the cabinet. Similarly, choose the handle side. Determine the best suited side before finishing the hinges. Plan, Mark and cut the plywood according to size and number of pieces. Note the thickness and choose of the Sunmaker shades. Calculate the required Fevicol and other adhesives. Calculate the required banding edge tape. Note the size and number of screws required. Note the size and type of cabinet lock. Note the size and number of PVC L bracket. Calculate the required leg size. Choose the suitable leg shape for the cabinet. Choose the suitable magnetic door catch. Choose the suitable cabinet hanging rod set. Choose the suitable L-shaped tower bolt. In this topic, we have learned to familiarize oneself with the principles and concepts of modular furniture design and construction. Study different modular furniture designs with a special focus on cabinets. Present examples of modular furniture for both office and domestic use. Understand the task by analyzing the cabinet drawings. I hope you all understood the process of demonstrating on modular furniture study and plan the making of desired cabinet. Thank you students, and let us meet in the next session. Bye.
Hello, welcome to the session on familiarization and handling of tools. Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of the session, you will be able to identify the sewing tools and explain their importance, impart the safety precautions to be followed while handling the sewing tools. First, let's identify the tools and their importance in sewing. Sewing tools are instruments used to create garments or textile items through the art of tailoring or sewing. Based on the purpose, the tools are classified into 5 categories, namely measuring tools, drafting tools, marking tools, cutting tools, and sewing tools. First, let's learn about the measuring and drafting tools. A measuring tape is a flexible fiberglass or fabric measuring tape used for taking body measurements, measuring patterns, and layouts. A measuring stand is used to measure long garments like an overcoat, ladies' nighties, gowns, etc. Metal tape is flexible and used for measuring form or figure. Now let's look at the drafting tools. L scale, which is made up of wood or iron. Its one arm is 12 inches in length and another is 24 inches in length. Each inch contains 8 marks. It is used for measuring and marking straight lines and right angles. A graduated square is also L square scale. The marks are used for drafting the patterns. A measuring stick is a flexible stick which has marks of inch and centimeters. It is used for checking the grains of the fabric and marking the hems. The dressmaker's gauge has one side with scallop edges and the other side with straight edges. The scallop edges are used for measuring pleats, tucks, etc. And the straight edges are used for measuring the buttonholes. A seam gauge is a 6-inch ruler with a sliding rod marker. It is used to mark seam margin lengths, buttons, and buttonholes, as well as design details such as pleats and tucks. A transparent ruler is made of plastic and is used for measuring straight or bias lines. A T-square is a transparent tool that has marks of inches and centimeters. It is used for measuring the square of straight edges. A set square is made of crystal clear, shatterproof synthetic material, metal or wood. They are used in the design and pattern department. A card scale is made up of paper cardboard, which is commonly used for small drafting in the record notebooks. A tailor's art curve is made up of wood, plastics and steel. It contains marks of ½ centimeter on the one side and of the 1/5 centimeter on the other side. It is used to draw curves in the drafting. A French curve is made up of transparent plastic. It is used to draw the shapes of neck, armhole depth, side and bottom. A flexible curve is made up of flexible rubber, which can be bent into any shape of adjustments to curved pattern pieces. Hip curve or curve ruler is made up of wood or plastic. It is a slightly circled rod used for shaping and adjusting garment patterns around the hip and curve areas. A long ruler has marks of inch and centimeter. It is used for drawing straight lines. A compass is made of metal, which is used for drawing curves and arcs. It helps for making curve in an umbrella frock. Next, let's learn about the marking tools. Tailor's chalk is a hard chalk, which is used to make temporary markings on cloth. The marking pen may be self-erasing or can be removed either by wash or by ironing. It is used for marking on the top of the cloth. A tracing paper is used to trace a picture easily as it is viewable. A tracing wheel is used to transfer markings from the pattern onto the fabric, with or without tracing paper. The two types of tracing wheels are the one with serrated edges and the one with a smooth edge. Straight pins are sharp, smooth. Rust-proof pins that can be bent without breaking. Pin cushions are in a variety of styles. It sharpens and cleans pins and needles. A dress form is used to give a three-dimensional view of the article of clothing. They come in different sizes and shapes. Notches are used for placing positioning marks on cutting patterns. It is available in various shapes based on the requirement. Pencils are used for marking and drawing on the tracing paper. Erasers are used as needed to alter the markings. Next, let's look at the cutting tools. A cutting table is used by the people who work in standing position, and a cutting board is used by the people who work in sitting position. Paper shears have long pointed blades. They are used for accurate cutting of thin paper. Hand scissors are designed to be easy to handle. They are used in all general-purpose cutting operations. Tailor's shears are large and stable. It is suitable for cutting garment components from a single layer. The pattern shears handles are strongly contoured and much longer than the short, strong blades. They are used for cutting out pattern templates from thick cardboard or plastic. Pinking shears are used for cutting edges with a zigzag profile for attractive trimming. It reduces the tendency of fraying. Buttonhole scissors are used for precisely cutting open buttonholes and creating clean, neat edges. The length of cut can be adjusted by a screw. Embroidery scissors are suited for catching and cutting fine short threads. Its handles are longer and have pointed blades. Snippers allow very rapid and easy snipping and trimming of waste thread or removal of tacking stitches and opening of seams. The stitch cutter has a hooked edge with a narrow head and is suitable for opening up machine-made buttonholes. All is made of bone, plastic or metal. It is used for rounding off button eyes or drawstring holes and for pulling out threads. Hole punches are used for making holes in cards or plastic pattern templates or cutting patterns. It is available in different diameters. Revolving hole punch is used to make holes close to the edge of the fabric. It has a magazine of punches of different diameters. Next, let's look at the sewing tools. The needle threader is used to help the thread pass through the eye of small needles. A thimble is a protective cover that slips over the index or middle finger and protects the fingertip from pinpricks. Sewing needles are of two types. They are hand sewing needle and machine sewing needle. A sewing needle is used for stitching fabric together, forming seams and creating various hand-sewn details in garments. A needle grabber is useful when hand sewing heavier fabric as protection for fingers. Embroidery and darning needles are used for intricate hand stitching and repairing damaged areas in garments. A darning mushroom is used for supporting and shaping fabric while darning. It is a mushroom-shaped tool made of wood. Loop turner is used for turning the fabric tube right side out after it has been sewn. Bodkin is used for threading elastic, ribbon, or drawstrings through casings and channels in fabric. Sewing machines are available in different styles and configurations for creating a variety of different stitches, and most are operated using a foot pedal. Let's now look at the safety precautions while handling the tools. The work area should be cleaned immediately if oil spilled on the floor. Else, you may skid and an accident will occur. Make sure the thread is threaded correctly on the needle before operating the machine. Keep your feet away from the pedal when threading the needle. Turn off the motor when the machine is not working. Avoid wearing loose clothing while operating the machine. Tie long hair properly. When using sharp tools, make sure that the sharp part is in the hand and the grip part is in the buyer's hand. Cover the sewing machine when not in use. Let's recap the key points discussed. Based on the purpose, the tools are classified into 5 categories, namely measuring tools, drafting tools, marking tools, cutting tools, and sewing tools. These tools collectively help tailors in the various stages of garment creation, from measuring and drafting patterns to cutting, sewing, and finishing the final product. This brings us to the end of the session. Hope you have gained a good understanding about sewing tools, their importance, and safety precautions to be followed. See you in the next session. Hello, welcome to the session on handling of fabrics. Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of the session, you will be able to explain the methods for identification of fabrics. Check the fabric before cutting. The required fabrics are cotton fabric, felt fabric, chantilly lace, jersey knit, fox fur. The materials required while handling the fabrics are water, bucket, iron box, ironing table with tablecloth, scissors, measuring tape. First, let's understand the fabrics. Fabrics are essential in textiles, offering diverse materials with unique qualities. Knowing about woven and non-woven, lace, fur, and knitted fabrics helps to understand their construction, uses, and care. The composition of a fabric refers to the types of fibers or materials used in its construction. Fabric composition significantly influences its characteristics, such as texture, durability, breathability, maintenance, and care. Woven fabric is created by interlacing two sets of yarns, typically perpendicular to each other, forming a structured textile with distinct grain patterns. Woven fabrics include cotton, denim, silk, wool, and linen. Here's a brief overview of the characteristics, usage, and handling tips for cotton. Cotton is a natural fiber derived from the cotton plant, known for its strength, breathability, and absorbency. It is used as casual summer clothing, bed linens, and towels. Color-fast cotton must be washed in hot water, while others in cold water. Iron the fabric while damp. Non-woven fabrics are produced by bonding or interlocking fibers without weaving or knitting, resulting in flexible materials with varied textures. They can be lightweight or dense, lacking a distinct grain. Non-woven fabrics are widely employed in disposable products, medical textiles, and craft applications. Non-woven fabrics include felt, spun-bond fabric, needle-punched fabric, and melt-blown fabric. Let's understand the felt fabric. Felt is made from natural fibers like wool or polyester, and it feels soft and dense with a steady thickness. Felt is widely used in crafts and DIY projects due to its versatility and ease of cutting and shaping. Thinner felts are used in clothing, especially for accessories like hats and scarves. Thick, dense felts are used in industries for things like padding machinery and providing insulation. Felt is often spot cleaned or dry cleaned to maintain its shape and integrity. Avoid excessive moisture, as it can lead to shrinking. Lace fabrics are known for their intricate openwork patterns, often featuring delicate designs such as flowers or geometric shapes. It is lightweight, ornamental, and commonly made with fine threads. Lace fabric is popularly used in formal wear, bridal gowns, lingerie, and as a decorative overlay. Lace fabric includes Chantilly lace, Gay pure lace, Alençon lace, and Venice lace. Let's understand the Chantilly lace fabric. Chantilly lace is known for its delicate and intricate floral patterns on a fine net background. It is usually made from silk, but can also use synthetic fibers. The texture is soft and lightweight, giving a luxurious feel. Chantilly lace is commonly used in creating formal and bridal wear, including wedding gowns, veils, and evening dresses. Use sharp scissors or a rotary cutter to avoid snagging delicate threads. Knitted fabrics are made by looping yarns together, creating a stretchy and flexible material. They are known for being comfortable, elastic, and having a soft feel. These fabrics are commonly used for making t-shirts, sweaters, activewear, and other garments that need flexibility. Knitted fabrics include jersey knit, rib knit, interlock knit, and French terry knit. Let's understand the jersey knit fabric. Jersey knit has a smooth side and a textured back, offering a natural stretch for comfort. Jersey knit is extensively used in everyday apparel, such as t-shirts, dresses, and casual wear. It is commonly used in the production of underwear and sleepwear due to its comfort. Fur fabrics imitate the appearance and texture of animal fur, offering a soft and plush material without using real animal hides. These materials offer a soft and plush texture, providing a cruelty-free alternative to genuine fur. Fur fabrics include fox fur, mink fur, fox fur, and alpaca fur. Let's understand the fox fur fabric. Fox fur is made from man-made materials like acrylic or polyester, creating a soft and plush texture that mimics real animal fur. It is commonly used in the fashion industry for coats, jackets, vests, and accessories, providing a stylish and cruelty-free alternative to real fur. It is also used in interior design for throws, pillows, and blankets, adding a luxurious touch to home furnishings. Before cutting the fabric, it is important to check the fabric. Cotton can be made to shrink before stitching. Pre-shrunk fabric do not need shrinking treatment. After shrinking, the fabric should be pressed well to remove wrinkles. The fabric may be soaked in water for a few hours before cutting. White fabrics like cotton should be soaked in hot water for a minimum of 4 hours. Spread press cloth on the top layer and press it with hot iron. Two different colored fabrics should not be soaked together. For felt, soaking is not recommended as it can affect the texture and shape of the felt. Secure the felt fabric with pins or weights. Cut it with sharp scissors, following the desired pattern. Pin the chantilly lace to a stable surface using flat head pins to prevent slipping during cutting. Precision is crucial when working with intricate lace patterns. Handle the chantilly lace delicately to prevent snagging or stretching to avoid unnecessary tugging. Once secured, try to minimize the movement of the lace to maintain accuracy during cutting. If pre-washing is needed, use a gentle detergent and cold water and follow care instructions. For accuracy, cut jersey knit in a single layer, especially if the pattern has intricate details. Use a low temperature setting on the iron to prevent damage to the fabric. For fox fur, use sharp fabric scissors or a razor blade for cleaner cuts. Mark the cutting line on the back of the fox fur using chalk or fabric markers. Cut from the back side of the fabric using long, smooth strokes. Cut through the fabric backing, avoiding the fur fibers. Shake or brush the fox fur gently to remove any loose fibers after cutting. Here are the tips for maintaining cotton, felt, chantilly, and jersey knit fabrics. Cotton is a durable fabric that can withstand high temperatures. Use steam to help smooth out wrinkles. Iron when the fabric is slightly damp for better results. When ironing is necessary, use a pressing cloth to protect the delicate lace from direct heat. Machine wash jersey knit in cold water to preserve its stretch and shape. Store in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight to maintain color vibrancy. Let's recap the key points discussed. For cotton, soaking is not typically needed. However, pre-washing can be done for shrinkage. Secure the fabric with pins and cut from the back to avoid damaging the delicate fur fibers. Check the care instructions for each material before cutting and follow specific pattern instructions for cutting fabric to achieve the accurate results. This brings us to the end of the session. Hope you have gained a good understanding of handling of fabrics and the way to check the fabric before cutting. Hello, welcome to the session on Market Survey and Swatch File Part 1. Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to explain how to carry on a market study of different fabrics and materials. Describe the 5 common problems faced by the garment industry. Explain fashion market research. Explain 5 success steps for market research service. The tools and materials required for preparing swatch file are record note, silk, cotton cloth, polyester blend cloth, polyester salwar, silk salwar, polyester blend sari, silk sari, cotton shirt material, satin ribbon, plain weave fabric, twill weave fabric, satin weave fabric, printed fabric, embroidery fabric, sari, bedsheet, uniform material. Now, let's look at how to carry out a market research on fabric. To carry out market research, visit a shop with different varieties of fabrics like cotton, polyester blend, silk, printed fabric, etc. Select a few samples from the shop in all varieties of fabrics used for dress materials, salwar, saris, shirt materials, pants or trousers, etc. While carrying out a market research, some of the information is to be gathered from the sellers. The name of the fabric, for example, cotton printed fabric, the use of it, that is, salwar material, the cost of it, and how widely it is accepted in the market. For example, Rs 40 per meter. Try to identify if it is dyed, printed, plain, or embroidered. For example, printed. The colors of the fabric. For example, printed fabric with red border flowers on orange background. Try to identify the weave of the fabric, whether it is simple and easily identifiable. Record all the findings made. Collect a small sample of at least 5 cm into 5 cm and paste it on a sheet of a record book. Write the details of the pasted sample on the other sheet of the book. Then visit shops to collect cut materials and upholstery stitching shops to collect cut furnishing materials. Collect as many samples as possible. Minimum 5 samples each in plain, twill, and satin weaves. Five samples each in printed and embroidery fabrics. 2 samples each in shirt material, sari, bedsheet, dress material, and uniform material. Let's look at the 5 common problems that all garment manufacturers face that hamper the garment production performance and delay deliveries. Raw material is essential to the garment industry. Garment manufacturers depend on a great number of suppliers for raw materials across the world due to various reasons such as incorrect knowledge of available stock, inaccurate knowledge of exact requirement during the production phase, natural disasters, and geopolitical instability. Manufacturers don't get raw materials on time. If they get, either the quality of the materials is worse or the number is insufficient. As a result, they face issues with material sourcing and shortages. Next, let's understand the 5 common problems faced by the garments industry. Get full control and visibility of the inventory to track the stock and the quantity of the order, and to understand when the stock needs to be refilled to run the business operations properly. Many garment manufacturers still follow the outdated inventory management method using plain Excel files. They make the list of the items with a pen and paper method, use manual processes, and track the inventory by entering the information in a spreadsheet. Due to this, they are unable to scale up their inventory management process. Using various digital methods will solve this problem. Next, let's look into the 5 reasons for the production delays in garment industry. Human errors, shortage of manpower, inefficiency in the supply chain, slow production, following outdated manufacturing processes, and lack of transparency. From preparation to finishing the products to meet quality approvals, there are various challenges that garment manufacturers face in order processing. Half-baked products lying in the warehouse to be sent to the next jobber, or improper follow-ups with jobbers for receiving goods delay things in general. Garment defect is another big issue for garment manufacturers. After finishing the product, a number of defects are found on garments like loose buttons, holes, stains, discoloration, inappropriate trimming, poor ironing, loose thread, etc. All these happen due to poor communication, improper cutting, trimming, improper handling of the parts of the garments. Fashion market research is made up of 2 sources of information, referred to as primary and secondary research. By using both primary and secondary sources of information, determine the several key factors about the target market and its various segments. These include annual spend on fashion, a comparison of shopping experience frequencies in-store versus online, wardrobe share of certain brands and/or apparel categories, where and how the target market discovers brand, shopping triggers, spending forecasts, marketing channels, product diversity, how in-demand products or brands are. Let's learn in detail about the primary research for the fashion industry. It refers to the unique data that is gathered from first-hand sources. While it is more labor-intensive to gather primary information, data that is particularly relevant to the particular business and customer base can be gathered. The most valuable sources of primary information for fashion market research are online survey tools about existing or prospective customers and phone, in-person, and mall intercept interviews. A focus group allows for moderated discussion among participants. This provides the opportunity for the group to share ideas and discuss a topic or trend, which is particularly useful when conducting fashion market research. A field research allows marketers to observe and understand how customers behave in a natural setting, provides valuable information about how customers browse and shop, both in-store through natural observation and online through session replay tools. User testing is often used to test out new design concepts. User testing gauges customer interest and reception. It is also used to test out in-store shopping experiences and changes made to fashion websites. Let's now learn in detail about the secondary research for the fashion industry. Secondary research is performed by sourcing data from existing published sources, as it has already been conducted. Then, organize the secondary data to prepare it for analysis. A strong analysis involves comparing the secondary resources against each other, along with their primary source counterparts. Good sources of secondary information for the fashion industry include market and industry research reports and white papers, fashion industry websites, SEO, keyword and trends research, government's statistics, competitors' websites and other digital properties such as apps, mobile sites, ads, etc. To conclude, here are the 5 success tips for market research surveys. Define the marketing challenge. Craft survey questions carefully. Distribute the research survey to the right audience. Review the new market research data. Make data-driven marketing decisions. Let's recap the key points discussed. Market research is done to understand the different types of fabrics, its characteristics, and end users by seeing, feeling, and collecting information from outside places. While conducting a market survey, record all the findings made and collect a small sample. 5 common problems faced by the garments industry are raw material issue, inventory management issue, production delays, order processing issue, and garments defects. This brings us to the end of the session. Hope you have gained a good understanding of Market Survey and Swatch File Part 1. See you in the next session.
नमस्कार, मैं दिव्यांशी चौहान।
नमस्कार, मैं भगवती जबनाल। आप सभी का सीएससी कड़ी की तीसरी चर्चा में आपका स्वागत करते हैं।
हमने अभी तक बात की सीएससी सेवाओं के बारे में, जिसमें त्यागी सर ने हमें सीएससी का एक ओवरव्यू दिया। साथ ही हमने बात की पीएमजी दिशा योजना के बारे में।
अभी तक हम सुनते आए